What's happening, family? It's your boy Andre Romance, and I'm at this thing again. What it do, my peoples, my family? It is the day again. It's a new day, man. It really is a new day. It's an awesome day to be alive. I hope y'all feel the same way, man, because I want to talk to y'all about happiness. Happiness is just a byproduct of how you live a certain type of life. It's just a byproduct. It's an after effect of doing a certain amount of things a certain type of way. And so in our lives, we have to understand that once we identify what works for us, what creates this happy environment for us, then we're able to replicate this thing, and we're able to live life, and it becomes a subconscious thing that we don't have to think about anymore. This is why I can get on here every day, even in my own struggles, in my own situations, off camera. I am still able to get before the camera and talk with intellect, with happiness. I have moments just like everybody else. Unhappy moments, moments where my energy is low, moments where I want to be negative about things. But it takes you to get that understanding that energy is not biased, and whatever you put your energy to, that's what's gonna grow. If you put your energy towards positive things, that positive is gonna grow. If you put your energy towards negative things, that negative energy is going to grow. It is going to increase in value. Okay? And the more you focus on it, the more energy you put into that area, it's going to grow. So when you're dealing with wanting a happier life, you have to look at yourself, and you have to be upfront honest with yourself about the things that you're doing in your life. Are you satisfied with the way that you wake up in the morning? Are you satisfied with your living arrangements? Are you satisfied with how you handle your living arrangements? Are you satisfied with your job? Are you satisfied with all of these things that are happening in your life that comes together to create what you identify as life? Are you happy with those? Are you satisfied with those? Because those are what creates that byproduct of happiness. So you got to remember, this energy thing is what manifests this happiness. Remember, like I was saying, the energy causes the negative or the negative or the positive things to grow. And so, as we know, negative energy brings unhappiness, brings uncertainty. It brings a lot of things that identify as the opposite of happiness. But when you start building up on the positive things in your life, things that actually make you feel like you're accomplishing something, it's then that you start to feel this happiness. Like, for instance, if you're the type of person that wakes up in the morning and just jumps out of bed and go, you don't make the bed or anything, you don't make time to structure order in your life, because it starts with the morning. When you wake up, do you spend a couple minutes just meditating and feeling what you feel like, acknowledging that you woke up? Do you get out of bed and make your bed? Do you go and brush your teeth, take your shower, get dressed before you go in and make breakfast? Do you actually make a breakfast? Or do you warm up something in the microwave? Or do you not eat at all? Do you just run straight out the door? Or do you have a timer where you set the night before so you can have your coffee made in the morning? These small things create positive growth. And this positive growth that happens in your life is what creates the byproduct, which is called happiness. So if you want to be happy, you have to get involved with these actions that create happiness, that are attached to happiness. Remember that everything you do has a reaction to it. And every moment that you spend is either going to have a negative attachment to it or a positive attachment to it. And so throughout the day, we have energy. Let's take it a step deeper. We have this energy that we wake up with. Sometimes we wake up and we feel like, man, I'm tired. I didn't get enough sleep. And sometimes we wake up like, man, I rested well. I'm ready to go. There's different levels of energy that you wake up with. And you can boost that energy. You know, there's different ways to boost the energy. But you only have a certain amount when you wake up. And however you decide to utilize that energy, whatever you put that energy towards, that's what's going to manifest the most in your life. And it just snowballs. The more you focus on your positive things, the more you start to build the structure for your life to be more in order, the happier you're going to be. Now, for me, when the kids go to sleep and I'm about to go to sleep, I start putting their toys away. Because there's something about toys being in order when you wake up the next day. When kids go to sleep and they haven't put their toys away, it starts to create a structure, a bad habit that causes them to be less organized. But if you can get children into the habit of putting their toys away before bed, they have structure. When they wake up in the morning, they ready to go. And what they're coming to is a clean palette. When they get out of bed and they get up for the morning, it's a clean palette already. Everything's in order. They get to reset. And this is what we have to do as adults. We have to reset. And how we reset is when we get up in the morning, we got to start making our beds. I know some of us, we don't care. Some of us, we skip a couple days of brushing our teeth, taking showers. You get lazy, you know, and that's fine. But the goal is to get to a place where you have this structure you don't even have to think about anymore. It just happens naturally. And with that, your life becomes more organized. You're able to think more clearly. Because I'm not worried about my bed looking nappy if I need to bring somebody over to the house. Or toys being everywhere, or the kitchen not being together. Because you know how we get. If our house is dirty, we don't want no company over. And so that's a mental negative thing. That's an energy. That's an energy robber. These negative things that we think about, things that barriers that we have to set in our lives because of things that we're lacking in. We have to build structure, and we have to take down those barriers so there's not an issue. If somebody needs to stop by, oh yeah, come on by. You know, in your mind, the house is already clean. You have less energy going towards what somebody else's opinion is going to be when they come over and see your place. And so the more clutter you clear out, the better off you'll be. The more structure you'll have. The more energy you can put towards positive things. And the more happier you will be. So I hope I encourage y'all to start examining the self. Start examining the things that you have going on around you. Start examining these habits you have, whether good or bad. And start to work on correcting to where majority of your habits are good. Okay? In some cases, we can't get rid of all of our bad habits. I mean, I haven't met a person that doesn't have any bad habits. But it should be everybody's goal to get to that place where you don't have any bad habits. But I encourage you all to continue your journey on this self-growth and keep on going. Keep striving for the better you. I love y'all. I want to see y'all in the next one. Y'all keep me up. I'm going to keep y'all up. And I got some merch coming soon. So y'all please support me and pick up that merch when it comes. All right? I'm out this thing.